running back is an intriguing position for the Browns. Nick Chubb coming back from that injury. We'll see how quickly he comes back, what they do relative to his contract. Here are some of the names of free agent running backs that could be possibilities. Derrick Henry, again, you would do a shorter-term deal with him. He's an older back. You got DeAndre Swift, Austin Eckler, Devin Singletary, who was with the Texans but does have ties to the Bills and the new offensive coordinator, Ken Dorsey. Zach Moss is intriguing. J.K. Dobbins is coming off injury, so I don't know about that one. A.J. Dillon from the Packers. So, Brad, when you look at it, we have to keep in mind, free agent running backs, if you're not Saquon Barkley, they're not getting paid. So these guys will not be getting, in theory, huge dollar figures. Does anybody intrigue you on that list? I kind of think you got to have a plan B. You certainly hope Nick Chubb comes back. Even if he is back, you probably don't want a huge workload. You want to kind of work him into a heavier workload.
Yeah, I think that when you look at their depth chart now and you say Jerome Ford and you look at the job he did this year, and he did a good job, and he had his moments, certainly. But I think that his vision and some of the things that you hoped would come along as you went through the season didn't progress like you want. At the very least, Dave, you want to add somebody to compete with him for that number 2 job. And if Chubb needs to be brought along slowly, somebody that can be your number 1 back. So I do like the names that jump off the page to me are Swift and, to your point, Singletary. I don't like having your number 2 back be exactly like your number 1 back or too similar. So when you look at guys like A.J. Dillon or even Derrick Henry, nobody's like Derrick Henry, but you get my point with the similarities to Chubb there a little bit. You like to have a change of pace a little bit. And I think that Swift, although is just really talented and really good and hasn't been utilized properly anywhere yet. So he is very intriguing to me. And Singletary, because of his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield and his quickness, I think, also would provide a good, challenge for Ford to try to hang on to that number 2 spot and at least add some more depth in that room.